When you learn to listen, the everyday world is filled with magical sounds. But what do you do when your world is suddenly devoid of sound?
12 to 15,000 children are born every year with severe to profound hearing loss and deafness. It's an invisible disability, so you can't see it, but it's very devastating because it impairs the ability of the child to develop language.
The importance of early amplification, early hearing for children is critical for the rest of their lives. And for them to be able to hear their mother's voice, their father's voice, their sisters and brothers.
It's one of those blows to a parent that you would never expect. It was almost like you feeling like you were dying and you were dead.
I didn't know that my son was going to be deaf, and it was hard as a mother to know that your son doesn't hear birds, he doesn't hear music, and when I talk to him I wonder, is he going to say mama, is he going to say dad, or will he ever say anything in his life?
You know, we were told she was profoundly deaf, and it was, for us, the worst day of our lives.
We were slightly concerned when she didn't pass, but the doctors told us most kids that don't pass have normal hearing.
But it wasn't all right for Riley or her family, or for thousands of other families who deal with hearing loss each and every year. Barton G. Weiss's own journey to help his infant daughter, Jaden, who was also born deaf, led him to the Ear Institute at the University of Miami and a new life's mission.
I had a daughter that was profoundly deaf in both ears. And at the time, I remembered I wanted to die. I mean, I wanted to die. I didn't know where to turn, didn't know what to do. And deafness was not something that I understood or knew about.
This is the story of a partnership that is changing families' lives forever.
Going through the pain with Barton and his family, it just called me into action, and I said, I have to help. I want to help because you don't let your friends down.
I was dealt a hand, and I guess it was for a reason. And the reason being is that I created the Barton G. Kids Here Now Foundation. And for the last 2 years, the mission of the foundation is to educate parents and to educate children on what this lifestyle will be for them in the years to come.
The Barton G. Kids Here Now Foundation is dedicated to helping families navigate the uncharted waters of hearing loss and the life-changing technology of cochlear implants.
Cochlear implant is an electrical device that bypasses the deafened ear and stimulates the hearing nerve directly, taking the sound all the way to the brain, so that children that are born with deafness, which usually involves the inner ear, can have most of the sounds that all of us hear.
8-month-old Lucy was born with profound hearing loss, like her mother, Sarah. But unlike her mother, Lucy will not live in silence for much longer. Here, Lucy's cochlear implant is being turned on for the first time.
What was that sound, huh? It just keeps getting louder and louder. Yes, it does. What is that?
It's necessary, in addition to having the implant in place, and in addition to having them programmed properly, to also have auditory verbal therapy afterwards. This therapy is what allows them to learn to listen.
I took this journey with my daughter. I've discovered there are other families that have lived it and that have success stories.
Born of one man's journey, a new partnership is now changing families' lives forever. The Barton G. Kids Here Now Foundation and the University of Miami together have established the Barton G. Kids Here Now Cochlear Implant Family Resource Center. Its mission is to assist in the health and continuing education of hearing-impaired children and their families.
One of the reasons it's being created is to try and eliminate the helplessness a parent feels when learning that their baby, their newborn infant, is born deaf.
Early detection and diagnosis, along with the ability of parents to get the help they need quickly, is the key to success with cochlear implants.
The importance of early amplification, early hearing for children is critical for the rest of their lives. And for them to be able to hear their mother's voice, their father's voice, their sisters and brothers.
We were supporting us.
The Family Resource Center helps parents connect with parents, families with families, and kids with kids.
Tell boys and girls that a miracle.
Cochlear implants sometimes could be cool. If a boy or a girl being annoying to you, you can just take them off and just say blah, blah, blah. That's what I'll do sometimes.
I mean, I was saved, so I'll save other people too.
Taking on this challenge of working with Dr. Talici, Dr. Balcony, and the University of Miami to make it a better experience and a better place.
But to be able to have a place to come and network and to be able to talk and be able to get some outreach from your community is half the battle of this whole thing.
It's amazing to see these little children and how that they can hear when they're in a world without these devices they can't.
She's really been completely involved in the hearing world of a typically developing 11-year-old child now, which is what we wanted for her.
Cochlear implants would just give you a little easier life sometimes, just give you an easier time.
Right, Ben, you can do anything you put your mind to.
We have hugs, so many hugs every day.
There is a light at the end of the tunnel. We are going to be okay.
What if it was your child? Would you want your child to be a part of your family, to reach the potential that he or she may have had they been born with normal hearing?
What does every parent want for their child? They want their child to be the best and the most capable that their child can be.
We're going to be that hub, that gathering place that has all that information. If we can eliminate deafness through cochlear implants, why not?
It really is the gateway to life's gift.